Okay, guys, we're playing Bolt Action today, second edition. I'm with my friend Saba. Shaba, sorry.
Hello.
And he's bringing Americans, and we're playing the surrounded mission. So he set up half his forces in the middle of the table. They are hidden, and we're going to be doing a preliminary bombardment, and then the Germans will be sending the first wave to attack them soon. Okay, guys, this is the end of turn one. The Germans have done run orders to advance onto the table. The Americans are doing rally orders and put the ambush order here. So they are getting ready for the German onslaught.
Lie in wait, boys. Don't.
Turn two. Reserves have entered the table, so things have fired up. These guys laid some fire into the Germans there. The Germans, I'm sorry, the Americans, and the Americans laid fire into the Germans. The Americans have brought on a squad to this flank here, and then they brought in a squad over here. And the Germans initially put a squad here, but it was ripped apart by an American squad that came in. And then the German tank attempted to assault, but the Americans got their morale check.
Barely.
And they dodged the tank that was assaulting them. So that is that turn. Turn two is done. Okay, so turn three is completed. All right, so the American machine guns have chopped up this infantry squad here. The infantry squad actually took care of the Browning machine gun out here in the forest, or actually the wheat field, I should say. The infantry squad out here, Americans had assaulted the German heavy machine gun and killed it, and the light machine gun from the squad next to it had chopped it up a bit. So that squad is at half strength. This American squad here had jumped the hedge, and then the Stug had opened fire with machine guns into that squad. That dice right there is a airstrike that's going to be happening because there's an air observer 5 feet in front of the
Guys!
Yeah. So that's interesting. I didn't know that you could spot guys that close without danger.
It's literally any unit that they can see.
So there it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's the end of turn four. Okay, so what's happened here is the sniper team got killed, the machine gun team got killed. The squad got totally chopped up, but it was responsible for killing that machine gun team. Over here, the American squad got chopped up by the light machine gun over there, and the Stug backed up.
The airstrike only pinned it.
This squad here backed up from that Stug, so they ran from each other, and then the observer moved up, and then this squad here is
coming down the road,
having a smoke break.
Moving down the trail.
So that's the turn four. Okay, so that's the end of turn five, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
they're crying.
This machine gun was killed. The lieutenant was killed. These guys moved forward. This squad was
decimated.
An HE round got right in the middle of that squad and just
all but one
did some havoc when the Stug moved forward. These squad members moved up. And that's about it. The Stug fired HE at the squad over here.
Ventilated them.
And yeah, they took heavy casualties and got pinned. And they promptly jumped over the hedge to avoid fire. This squad repositioned themselves to deal with this over here. And that's about it.
The German exercise plan.
Okay, this last turn was turn 6, and so this squad was here on ambush. This German squad decided not to jump into the ambush, but to go over here, and they lit up that observer, but they didn't do anything. This last squad here fired the light machine gun and killed the observer. Now this Stug decided to close assault that one squad that was left over there, and he made his morale check and jumped out of the way.
Finally, at 4 pins!
And that is the end of the game. We're calling it at that point.
I'll take a mortal victory.
Uh-oh.